Good morning, everyone. Um, so Father was reminding me of something. Um, so that person I dated 3 years back, gaslighter, he had a complex problem, I believe. So his partner died, of course, and he did all those bad things behind her back. But I have a back too, and everything would be going good, and then next thing you know, he'd be, uh, silent treatment. He'd disappear. Um, and I knew he was talking behind my back. Secondly, every time he went out and did the bad thing, right, and he was getting healthier and healthier, um, um, he would ask me back, and I'd hear that stinky old woman up there, the one that had the big mouth, like to gossip. What? Her again? I thought you were over her. I mean, literally. So I know that he was bad mouthing, and nothing would have worked anyway. And I was being bullied by them. He was the reason because he was telling them things, and it and then he'd tell me, no, I'm not hanging out with him. I'm not doing it. He would deny, deny, deny. This guy had no backbone. He had big balls, but that's all he had. He didn't have nothing else. He was a Marine too, and that ticks me off because he served our country. Oh, thank you. And he wouldn't even stand up for me. I would ask him and beg him, "These are your friends. Could you please help me?" Nope, he wouldn't do it. You know what he told me? This is what he told me. Why does it bother you? You're not walking down these sidewalks and she's over there screaming on the top of her lungs, calling me names, going behind my back and destroying my life. Because there's always a solution to something. So if you want to have a relationship with somebody, keep it between you and him. Unless they're abusing you, then that's a different story. But I've been in situations where my daughter's friends have come. They know they're in an abusive relationship, but they stay there. That's fine. That's up to them. That's free will. There's a lesson in there, so I don't judge. But when you consistently, back and forth, and then you finally see the other person's wicked side, like I did. I saw it. Oh God. The silent treatment, left me with the bag, all kinds of stuff. But when you have another situation where your partner is trying to get you to move out of your home that you're making payments on, it's your property, then that person's not for you. That person doesn't want to be with you. He just wants to wreck your life. But when you got two people doing that to each other, who are the same, who are mean and hateful to each other, who's going to suffer? The children. The child is going to suffer. One thing I told my daughter when she was pregnant: never use your baby as a tool to get what you want. It doesn't work like that. This is not the child's fault. I did not do that with my children either. They turned out pretty good, I think, but I don't like it, and I don't. And I pray all the time for children who don't have dads or moms that their other parent gets it together, so they can be in that child's life. Sometimes, uh, you know, when I was younger and my parents were going through a divorce, I was worried a lot. And there's never counseling for those type of situations. I have another acquaintance. Her mother died, but she was a little girl. You think her dad got her counseling? Absolutely not. So mom dies. She's with a parent she doesn't really kind of know. And how is she supposed to be feeling? Children have feelings too. If they lose anything, even a pet, it's very important that you make sure that their mind is okay, their heart feels good, or something. But a lot of people don't think about their kids when they're suffering. My daughter saw what that person put me through. She didn't know why he changed. She didn't know what happened because he was so romantic, bro. He hooked, line, and sinker. And then he abused. I can't believe the nerve of this person. I really can't. I thinking back, I was, freeing the other person because she was past and he lied on her big time. I really wish I would have got to know her because She was housebound her last year of her life. What gives him the right to do that? He was trying to hide her and put her away. Like he tried to do that to me too. When I moved in with him, I'm an artist, and he took all my art stuff and piled it into a closet. I didn't know where he put it. No idea. And when I moved out, he kept a lot of my boxes. I couldn't get them for a while. I don't even know what he kept, but I know he went through all my stuff because he called me, questioned me about some stuff. None of his business. Not nothing. And I pray to God he didn't do anything illegal with any of my stuff, um, because there are laws to protect me from that. And what he did was wrong. And my daughter and I, she was assaulted by his neighbor because she wouldn't beat up me. Um, she did try coming at me once, but I didn't back down, and she didn't strike. But she attacked my daughter when I went to go get a U-Haul truck to move my stuff out of the house. She got a year's probation, um, and a couple other things. But the anger management wasn't enough. She barely got anything. I think it was 8 hours of it. She needs like a lifetime of it. Because you don't go butting into people's business and beating up their adult children because of what your neighbor said. That's pathetic. That's the problem. People don't know how to mind their own business. And people that you date, the minute they go behind your back and talk bad about you, and you're going to know because your body's going to tell you, run. Do not stay. Peace out.